What's poppin', partners? It's JB2 Raw back in motion with another video, man. And they say a picture speaks 1,000 words. Y'all take a look at this one and let me know what you see. Crazy, ain't it? But it's the truth. Hopefully, y'all let me know what y'all see down in those comments, man. But right now, I'm gonna let y'all know what I see, and I'm pretty sure we're seeing the same thing. Bitter broads. Bitter women. You see, women want their cake and eat it too. Or, the correct way of saying it, women want cake and eateth too. You see me, I don't want cake and eateth too. Y'all want me to tell y'all what I want? I want y'all to hit that subscribe button. I want you to hit that like button. Turn on your post notifications. I'm pretty sure most people didn't know that's the proper way of saying it. Women want cake and eateth too. Not want their cake and eat it too. That's never made sense to me, bro. And that's exactly why. I want my cake and eat it too. She want her cake and eat it too. That makes no sense. That's basically said when someone is being greedy or unfair, or is someone that wants their way all the time, or someone that says, I can do it, but you can't. You see this activity that I was just doing? I can do that, but you can't. Look. Want cake and eateth too. What this picture is trying to tell us is that this woman in her prime, well, the average woman in her prime, she wants to live the way that she wants to live, right? But soon as a man reaches his prime, financially, physically, and in other ways, she looks at him as living the way that he wants to live as something that's wrongful. AKA, she can do it, but men can't. Women are out of touch with reality, man. And the thing about it nowadays, there's a lot more women that are dating like younger guys. Like this has been going on, right? But it's happening more and more, and they're broadcasting it. You want to know why? The number one reason is because the men their age don't want them, and they're doing that to try to get back at them. How spiteful. You know women are spiteful. They're dating younger men. Like I said, it's been going on. But they're doing it to try to get back at the men their age. Because the men their age don't want them. They're dating younger. But the thing about it, it's a difference. Because those young women would get married to a lot of those older men. Those young men are not marrying those cougars. They just a little clap session. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between a man's prime and a woman's prime. There's no reason for any confusion. But women seem to be confused when they get up in age. You see those tables always turn. When she's young, she can get screwed by a lot of guys. A lot of men. Just based off of how attractive she is. You know, when she's younger, no one has a problem with it. You dig? Her dating a little older, but when you do it, you're taking advantage of her young mind. As if she wasn't one that knew exactly what the hell she was doing. That's why there's been certain rape cases made, because a woman was scared to admit, or well, a girl was scared to admit that she willingly and deliberately had relations with someone that was way too old for her because she wasn't legal yet. But men, we seem to understand their primes, and we're cool with it. We adapt, we adjust. You know what I'm saying? But they can't seem to get over ours. And you know, another thing that women blame it on when they're young is that, oh, the younger men are either not mature enough or they don't have the financial resources for us to deal with them. First off, where is your dad? He is your primary provider until you get a husband, baby. But it really comes down to this. If they want to keep a man, stick with the men. Listen, bro. First off, I'm not against an older man dating a younger woman. I'm not against a younger woman dating an older man. Marriage can come either way. Whether it's only going to come two ways, actually. Is if those older men were to cuff her, wife her up, you know what I'm saying? Or if they were to stick with the young man that has ambition, that has plans. Stick with him until he reaches that finish line. Stop trying to find people that are already at the finish line. That's the only way you're going to get marriage. Those two ways. There's no in-betweens. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You're getting the older guy that's already at the finish line if he chooses to cuff you, or you're sticking it out with the young men. Period. If it doesn't happen those two ways, you will be just like this. The example of this little cartoon chick. Get older, you'll be the one that is past her prime, telling the men your age that they're taking advantage of the women that they date that are much younger than you, aka a bitter broad. And when I say sticking with the younger guys, I'm only speaking from the perspective of these women dealing with the guys with good heads on their shoulders that have ambition to progress in life. You know what I'm saying? No, no, no. I said it's only two ways. It's one more way. She can date older. You did it while you was young. Now you got to date 20, 30 years older. Because they still look at you as somebody that's young enough and fresh. If you're 50, date you a 70-year-old, baby. If it isn't one of those three ways, you're going to remain single and bitter. Or you can settle. But yes, this is an example of the average woman that gets mad because the men her age are choosing to not date her, because when she had a chance to date them when they were both younger, she chose to date older. She dated older men. Whatever the reasoning was behind her not dating the guys her age when she was younger, they weren't mature enough. They didn't make enough money. And this goes right into, perfectly, women thinking that the whole damn world revolves around them and they don't have to worry about anybody but themselves. They are selfish. That's why they can't understand our primes. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They're selfish. That selfishness is blinding them. And the women nowadays still can't see. They're blinded by selfishness because they're still trying to party young and they're still believing in oh, you're young, just wait to get married and blah, 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 blah. And they're looking for the older guys or the guys their age to save them when they get older. These women nowadays still don't understand. They're blinded just like the ones that are bitter right now. Now, I've said in a previous video that this generation of women now, they've smartened up when it comes to finances. They're becoming entrepreneurs and things of that nature. But they're much worse than what their mothers were when it comes to relationships and their mindsets that they have in regards to the dynamics between men and women, because they're still doing the same damn things that their mothers did. I just named one. Have fun when you're young. Forget about marriage right now. They still believe in that nonsense, the same thing their mothers did, but they're doing it worse. So they've smartened up with finances, but they've gotten dumber with relationships. Anyway, man, this has been brought to you by JB2 Raw Productions. Y'all make sure you keep the Most High first. Stay up, stay strong, stay out the way, man. Like, comment, and subscribe. What y'all feel about this video, man? Let me know in the comments, you dig? And turn on those post notifications, man. Until next time and all the time, peace.